The difference between businesses that make it and struggling businesses is the system that they have in place. Sometime this week, you're going to look at your books, and on one hand, you're going to be amazed that sales came in. But at the same time, on the other hand, you're going to look at your account and wonder if you got scammed and somebody stole all your money. If that is you, I want you to stick around, because over the next few minutes, I'm going to explain to you what happens when you celebrate hitting sales targets and your bank account is gasping for air at the same time. And the thing is, I know exactly why this happens. So, my name is Coach Mack, and I use a 5-step system to show you how to build a business that pays you consistently. You see, over the years, I have seen well-meaning business owners have days where their sales were high, but their cash flow was dry. I mean, they would see the sales just ring up, right? Looking at all the reports and everything, but at the end of the week, it was a nightmare for them. Everybody got paid, but nothing was left for the one person who built this whole thing. And it would make them question themselves and want to quit this thing altogether. But let me let you in on a secret. This was not their fault, nor is it yours if you're in this situation. Well, it ain't until you finish this video. So hear me out. There is a reason this keeps happening to you, and it all starts with one basic word: system. Okay, so let's just talk systems real quick. The difference between businesses that make it and struggling businesses is the system that they have in place. They have a system to handle customers. They have a system to handle operations. They even have a system to ensure that customers get what they pay for when they want it. But the reason you make sales and you don't have the cash to show for it is because you don't have a system to manage your money. And when I say system, you see, I use a system called the wealth triangle. In the wealth triangle, there are 3 specific steps: make money, manage money, and multiply money. Now, these 3 steps must be done in order. That's what makes this whole thing powerful. For example, once you make money, you have to manage that money. And when you do both of those things well, then and only then do you multiply money. So let me show you. In the manage part, it has 3 main parts. It has an input, it has a process to work the input, and then it has a desired output. So when it comes to your business, we recognize sales as that input. In our process, it consists of 3 things. It consists of direct cost, it consists of overhead, and then you have what we call control spending, or better yet, cash management. Now, most people think that desired output is profit, but no, you got to go deeper. Our desired output is cash flow. And here's why the system is so special. When we can consistently produce the same or better desired output each time, then and only then can we multiply. Now, here is where people get it wrong. To start, most business owners confuse the desired output with input. For example, I have seen people treat $100,000 or $100K in revenue as $100K in profit, mainly because some fake guru on social media told them that they made it big based on their sales, right? They make this money and they change their spending based on it. They make decisions based on sales, and then they make their lifestyle dependent on it, right? But please understand something. Revenue is not profit, and it certainly ain't cash flow. You got to take the money through a process, and that process has to be managed. So listen, if you multiply without having a consistent desired output, then you are literally multiplying disaster and chaos. So how do you stop the madness? There are 5 steps, and I break each of these steps down in my book. Built to Pay You, because you ain't worked so hard to stay broke. In that book, my steps, it tells you if you work the process, these steps can take you from being a business owner who is cash strapped to a business owner that is able to produce money like an ATM. These methods have allowed people to not just make money, but manage money to a point where they have increased their cash flow. They have eventually multiplied and scaled their businesses. Now, even with all the books, the systems, and the frameworks I have, I want you to hear me when I say this. Nothing will change for you until you make a decision. So I want you to imagine every month you're hitting your sales goals. and there is an abundance of cash just left over in your account every month. Or I want you to imagine a system in place where your money is allocated every month and the IRS is paid in advance. April is no longer a surprise or a sense of shame for you. Also, I want you to be able to imagine where you're able to produce results so consistent that you can step away for a few weeks and nobody even notice. If any of that stuff resonates with you, listen to me. I want you to do 3 things right now to show a commitment to yourself, not to me, but yourself. The first thing I want you to do is like and share this video so you can send this to someone else that can be helped. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to subscribe to my channel so you can be alerted when we post new content that can actually help you through your situation. And then the last thing, get a copy of this book. Just go to the description of this video and click on the link where it can take you to a link to purchase it. Now, I want you to remember a very important statement. Your business is designed to serve others, but it is built to pay you. And if your business ain't paying you, then I encourage and I highly expect that I should be hearing from you soon. Until next time, this is Coach Max signing off.